TLO.
It's a fast layer. I mean, he's like, that Nidus works so well. Let's just do it again.
Do you think it's for Nidus?
I think so, but it honestly could be anything, but it's just such a fast layer.
Right, yeah. I want to agree with you.
Robo Bay. So he's going to do Disruptor Drop, I guess.
Nidus can feel very frustrating to play against, but from a viewer perspective, these games, I feel like it puts such a level of suspense, right, on whether the Nidus succeeds or fails. Like,
yeah, but also
Zerg
just need a strong all-in. Like, we were kind of talking about this on the Pylon show, but it feels like in some of their matchups, their all-ins are pretty flimsy. Like,
and it's going to be a fast Disruptor drop from Disk. Oh, okay.
It's kind of cool. It gets spotted.
Yeah, I mean, you see this with an Overseer this early in the game, and that's what it has to be, that, right? Like, you don't assume your opponent's going for fast 2-base Colossus. No. Or do you? I don't know.
No, these North American guys are shaking it up, and they do make some Colossus, whereas other players are not. So maybe it is actually Colossus after the Disruptor. Because Mass Disruptor in PvZ is a little bit rough to pull off. It's just begging for a Spire. You're just like, please Spire me. So it is going to be Colossus afterwards.
Nice grabs, nice grabs.
It's going to be a 2-base push, by the way.
Okay, well, I
Prism.
didn't think we'd see this, but here we are.
One Colossus. Does he even have range? Awesome sauce. Show me the lack of range.
There is no range. There's no Colossus range upgrade.
Okay. This is a very fast timing attack. Only just now Ravage being made. It will be a fight on creep. Ooh, I don't like that Disruptor shot, though. You got to save that for the big battle. Colossus off by itself, and the army is hanging right above his head. He's got to be careful here. It is an all-in, so if he loses his army, that's it. You are donezo. But he picks off the third, and I would love it if he just goes home. That's a pretty cool move.
Ooh.
But he's not going to.
Yeah, he's getting ready. He's posturing with the Disruptor, looking for opportunity. I mean, imagine a world where he actually does just get a sick hit off with the Disruptor on the Ravagers, and it's basically just game over, right?
Oof. Dario's going to try to come in, but he's going in from one direction. He's not really circling around the other way as far as I can tell, so... Oh, he's just actually A-moving across the map.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to do a sick counterattack and force you to recall.
Yeah, he just A-moved all the way across the map.
He's like, if you won't recall on your own, I will make you recall.
I think that's the War Person trying to go after it back there. And this is going to get weird. This is going to get super weird.
I mean, I guess the full NA thing to do here is you let everything die until the final moment where you think you can recall back to your main base to save it, and you just try to
look at Dario. He's diving on that Nexus too.
Yeah, that's really smart.
He's actually kind of missing. He's also trying to deal with the War Prism, which is being
The
really
Nexus does not have enough energy to recall, FYI.
Oh, jeez.
So that's the problem. Now it does, but it's already dead. And the natural one is dead too, so there is no recall. There is no going home. Did the Prism? Yeah, Prism grab the probes. That's what I would do. Grab the probes of the Prism, right?
The army of Disk is way better, I believe. Yeah, it's a lot better. Or at least it was. We were seeing that fight over there.
Yeah. So he saves a probe. He has one probe in the War Prism, and he has enough minerals to rebuild somewhere if he so chooses.
Too many Stalkers. I mean, it's 54 army supply. I don't think so. Does not have Blink, I do not believe. Dario also does not have that much money. So I guess it's not like he's building like a 50 spine crawlers or something.
And he's really committed to the part of this where he just wins by killing the buildings.
Yeah.
But the probe did drop the pylon and drop the Nexus. I don't know if the Overlord
it's spotted though.
saw that.
It's spotted like
he knows.
immediately.
Oh my god.
And this is going to get that probe's got to make its way to the army is actually how this is safe for Disk. He's only got 445 minerals left, so after that Nexus dies, he can make another one, of course. It's kind of weird. Oh, the probe! No!
Rip.
They get it. I mean, that's it. It's those two pylons.
So, yeah, he has to keep
and the Disruptor died, I believe, by the way.
He's just got to keep stuff on those two pylons.
Oh, it's alive.
Because the Nexus is
Or is it? Awesome sauce. Show us the Disruptor. There it is. Oh! The Disruptor's huge, by the way. Just continues to pick off.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I think Disk wins, and if he doesn't have that Disruptor, it gets to a really weird place, because Dario's out on the map. Look at that, too. He's got a base.
Yep. Yeah. He saved decent amount of his drones, but I guess it just comes down to Disk just needs to make good calls with where he positions his units. And just not lose that chef.
Yep.
Because everything in the main, still, it's not dead yet, right? So it's like anything that he pulls out, like, you still don't want to get into an awkward spot where you dive on those 2 pylons, but you don't actually kill everything back home.
I think he has enough army, too, to take the... I mean, he doesn't have to, but he could take the Disruptor and, like, half these Stalkers and probably go out on the map and kill. It's more risky because he doesn't quite know how big TLO's army is, but we do. We're looking at it. And it could get to a weird spot where Dario has to dive on those final 2 pylons. Ooh, that's actually interesting, right? Because there's... He has sentries, though. He has 2 sentries, so the sentries are huge. Because the pylons won't live very long, and Stalkers, yes, they'll win the fight, of course, but if he just dives and gets a surround on the pylons...
Yeah. Can we take another look at those 2 pylons? Do you think a bile in the middle hits both? No, right?
No.
Okay.
Get out of here.
I don't know, man.
Okay, I think
Stranger
the
things.
I mean, the base is found.
So he knows. But of course, this leads to the final question of whether he can do it or how he can do it. Uh-oh!
And I mean,
everything
that's,
is
you know,
so...
25% of his army just died right there.
Yep.
14 Lings, 1 Roach, 2 Ravagers. And actually, everything I just said, I think I now disagree with. I don't think he has enough to even dive on the pylons.
Nope. With the force fields especially. Like there's just no chance.
No.
I don't think you can even morph Roaches into Ravagers if you lose the Roach Warren either. So.
There's 17 drones out there? What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, build your spawning pool. What?
No, he just wants more workers. But that's not going to do anything. Yeah, the Stalker drop's going to come in. And this is a speedy boy.
There's no answer for it, too. I mean,
no.
Dario's kind of doing the math right now. Like, maybe this gets weird. It doesn't. There's just too many tools here for the Protoss. The Warp Prism and Disruptor living sealed the deal. Even with that out of the equation, I still think Disk is just too far ahead. But you take that out, and maybe it becomes interesting as it is right now. Disk is, you know, he's a 1 loss away from being out, so he's going to play this as safe as possible. But
there's just no way that he can.
Yeah.
The Prism will be able to safely ferry units all over, and then he can never kill the pylons. I mean, I guess if Dario really wants, he can make his final stand. He won't. I don't think he could kill even one of them with everything that he's got left. So your hope is to just try and stall out, right? Like a Terran floating command centers all over the map.
Yeah.
Just be like, all right, at one point, one of these bases is going to get up and running, and then you're going to be real sorry, Mr. Protoss. But that doesn't seem like it's going to happen.
Nope. This is a weird fight. Like, can I get on top of him before? Now we're going to play this weird game of corrosive bile whack-a-mole, but the game is rigged in favor of Disk by a lot.
Yeah. What is the YOLO play here? Does he just try to, like, is he going to try to attack? Like, I don't know. Does he just try to get into the Roach Warren? I don't know.
Is there a building inside Dario's old main?
10 Lings.
Look, is that a hatchery? To the left. No, it's just a cluster of overlords.
Just a bunch of overlords chilling.
Yeah.
So for the first time in this game, he's able to replenish some of the forces that he lost, but I think he ends up net positive 5 Lings from when this base trade started.
Yep.
Which is not enough. And losing the spawning pool again will be just a giant thorn in his side. He's taking another base in the top right, too.
Yeah.
What a game. What a game we're witnessing right now, Jeffrey.
Well, he's got access to Lings now, and Disk is not wanting to split up his army, so the Lings make sense because he's buying time to add more. He's up to 21 Lings now. He's getting a Roach Warren. The Roach Warren becomes interesting. Like, again, 5, 6, 7 Ravagers. All of a sudden, this army can do something. So here's Disk again.
The game looks very, very minimal, but he has so much. He's moving out a large portion of his army, by the way, to that southwest part, because he's like, I guess if these are all the Lings, they can't get to the pylons in time to punish me.
Yeah, and this is the winning move that he should have done like 7 minutes ago, but he's just now got the confidence. He's like, I think I can go in.
What did he leave at the pylons, out of curiosity? Because this base is nothing here. Yeah, okay. Sentry full energy. A couple stalkers. Maybe sick disruptor shot on the drones.
Get us around. Get us around. Boop.
The disruptor lives.
That would be the moment. It's right now. Just fight him, yeah. That army actually can't leave. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
No. No!
No! It's not possible!
He's targeting it! There's no sentry!
Oh
my god!
He's gonna get it! It's solo! GG!